Wonderful. Thank you very much, Didem. Without any further ado, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. So first of all, thank you for inviting me for this talk. I'm really happy to be here. My name is Didem Gürdür-Broo. I am mainly working in my research, working with intelligent and autonomous systems. And I generally publish and talk about the techniques, methodologies, and methods to make these systems interoperable and hopefully more sustainable. But today I will focus on another topic more than the technical aspects of these systems. I am going to talk about how we can design them better and by starting to think differently. So today we are surrounded with intelligent systems in different sizes that promises to make our lives better. Integrated transport systems that shares information between different modes of transportation. Autonomous vehicles such as cars, drones. Intelligent robots working on autonomous warehouses where different types of robots collaborate to fulfill some supply chain related tasks. We have smart factories, smart cities or infrastructure. These systems are changing how we work, how we live, how we move around, and even how we think about the services that we receive. As you see, these systems have a few common characteristics. They are connected, they are autonomous, and they are intelligent. And I'm lucky enough to spend many years to do research on these systems. One question is that, are these systems really intelligent? Are they really connected? Are they really autonomous? And are they making our lives better? All the questions about these systems, about being connected, being autonomous, being intelligent, is also all about the data. Today we listened many great talks about AI, generative machine learning, and all these different methods, techniques, technologies, tools that we use. And the data is at the core of all these existing tools, services, and so on that we are using. And many calls data as the new oil. I am not sure if you ever heard it, but it is quite popular sentence to say. I hope that we can find a better metaphor and create a brighter future direction for data. Even though the oil-driven revolution filled many industries and helped the world to advance, the waste of this revolution, the greenhouse gases and the effects on climate change is the biggest problem that is threatening the future of this world. When we look at some instances, even the very mature technology providers who are leading the data-driven revolution are having difficulties to deal with the challenges around data. As a result, chatbots are turning to racist, autonomous cars are running red lights, and many are spending incredible amount of investments and time to short-term solutions. While much of the discussion nowadays focuses on artificial intelligence methods, the vital points around collecting, sharing, checking the quality, dealing with the volume, and the future of the data is a little bit left behind. If we want to design our future intelligent systems better, we do not only need to consider these different dilemmas, these important points, but we also need to change our mindset, how we approach these intelligent systems design and how we deal with the complexities around it. At the beginning, I mentioned to you that the future intelligent systems are not only intelligent, but they are also autonomous and connected. And I ask, are they really? But we know that in this interconnected world, change is occurring ever more rapidly. and the boundaries between industries are blurring every minute. These are expected to not only take smart decisions, collect good data, drive better operations, but also to be part of systems of systems or ecosystems. This is quite new and challenging to our traditional engineering practices, and we need a shift. What do I mean by shifting our mindsets? I believe that many technology or data-related issues that we are discussing nowadays are more than only technological problems. Most of the challenges around the data can be solved with already existing strategies. But unfortunately, we are not able to ask the right questions to find out right answers. Not everyone is fluent in data. Not everyone is data scientists. Not everyone is understanding what large language models and generative AI is. Ability of asking the right questions depends on many things. I will briefly go through 3 mindsets and ways of thinking: systems mindset, design mindset, and futuristic mindset, and try to explain how they can help us to deal with the challenges and build our future intelligent systems better. If we agree that the fourth industrial revolution is here and it is exponentially growing, if we accept that the future will be intelligent systems driven, we need to also accept that the world is full of connected systems of systems. When dealing with interconnected systems, understanding the whole system and dynamics between different parts of this whole is vital. Systems thinking is a great methodology to deal with these concerns. In systems thinking, we consider how the behavior change. We look at different patterns, structures, and mental models. We identify causal loops and connections. And we move from disconnections to interconnections. We move from linear thinking to circular thinking, from silos to emergence, and we value the relationships and synthesis more than isolations and analysis. If we can understand this systemic perspective and acquire systems mindset, we can discover a lot of opportunities. To be able to ask right questions, we need to provide an environment that we hear the problems. And we need to be able to listen. But listen who? Another important perspective for designing future intelligent systems in a human-centric way. Our current engineering practices are traditionally requirements-driven, and the use of user experience is very far end of the processes. We should instead focus on including our users early in the process because users' experience matter. We should start to design our systems with people and for people. Design thinking methodology can help us to do this. The design thinking methodology reminds us that we should always start with the why question and encourages us to emphasize with our users or our systems even before defining any problems. Sometimes we lose track of putting the people at the center of our systems because we focus on using a specific new technology. Today it is large language models, tomorrow it will be something else. This will never end. Technology is a tool, it's not the goal. And similarly, data is a journey, it is not a destination. We use it to have something at the end. As we saw with the oil example, many of the problems we are dealing today were the solutions of the yesterday. To stop this vicious cycle, we need to act different. We need to be able to take a step back and see how different technologies, trends, solutions, and decisions may affect the future. We tend to think that everything is changing at the same speed. Yet, history shows that different trends move faster and they affect the slow-moving changes in unexpected ways. We know that the intelligent systems must share data with each other through new ecosystems. They will contribute to make the world even more connected by enabling device-level, embedded systems-level connectivity. Whenever we have ecosystems, we have complexity. Oh, I'm sorry. Therefore, we should always have this future perspective in mind to detect threats, opportunities, and prepare different strategies for unexpected situations. These mindsets has the potential to help us to understand how the world is changing, how our systems are interacting with others, and how they can be designed in a way to benefit everyone. We all are contributing to this change by research, by teaching, by working, and even by small conversations with each other. My experiences on studying the future intelligent systems taught me the importance of understanding the big picture. We cannot give the same education, use same processes, focus on same problems, do as usual, yet expect different outcomes. We can not only focus on the latest technological tool and hope that it will solve our problems. We all need to be system thinkers, design thinkers, and futurists, observe the rapidly changing world, listen to each other's perspectives, widen our views, and move from beyond hypes to make the best future possible. I would like to thank you for listening, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
Thank you very much, Didem. Thank you for sharing your insights. Absolutely fascinating. Again, the way that we think about data, the way that we think about research can really shape the way the technology develops. And so thank you for giving us a little insight. Any questions from anybody in the audience? All right. One question that has actually been bothering me with that I've been wondering about, what do you think it is about the way that we think, the way that we perceive data that keeps so many researchers, so many data scientists in these old patterns?
Keeps the scientists
to repeat old patterns rather than go into the new forms of data analysis that you describe.
Yes, I think it is so human to think and act that way. We are doing research, we are producing products, services, and so on at the edge of these technological advancements. So understandably, no one wants to fall behind. No one wants to be not part of the change. But at the same time, as we heard before, it is moving so fast. And we are not receiving that fast different education, different methodologies are not rising that fast, and so on. So there is a little bit a mismatch between the expectation, what people want to do, and what we have been educated, has the skills to do. So that mismatch, unfortunately, ends up with unfortunate events that we see.
Right. Thank you very much. Do you think this disconnect in education is going to correct itself over time?
Yes, I think we don't have any other option. We have to change things. Otherwise, the students are going to change and already started to do things. And if it is not well developed, designed, well taught, and it is individually decided, then we will not have cohesion that will affect the workforce. The workforce will affect our future products. So this is a chain reaction that can help. So, but it is also at the same time impossible to expect higher education institutions all around the world to move as fast as startup companies. So we need to deal with
yes, of course. All right. Well, thank you very much for your perspective. Absolutely fascinating. I look forward to hearing from you again in the future. Anybody who has more questions, please address Didem directly. Or if you missed part of the presentation, feel free to look it up on our YouTube. Thank you very much, Didem.
Thank you.